of the prism. Where's the vertex of the prism? Love that. It's right there, right? That's what you're pointing to. Yeah, it's right up top. And my height down is a straight line, and we're making 90 degrees. Kind of remember what we did with law of sine and law of cosine. We make the height, right, Lily? We make the height. And we got to figure out that height. But I told you that height. I told you it was 4. And the length of the rack is 6 feet long. So the length, my length is now down here. This is 6 feet. And I gave you one more thing, Vincent. What else did I give you? Two feet deep. That's what we're missing, the 2 feet deep part. Right there is now 2 feet deep. So 2 feet right there. So I told you that Drew has this much firewood, and it's in cubed, right? So that's the volume of his firewood. I want to know if he can fit all of that inside of this rectangular prism. How can I figure out if all the wood would fit? What do I have to find? Camille, what do I have to find? Of what? Yeah. We need to find the volume of the prism. So I need the volume of the base and the height. That is always the volume formula. Our base is always the area, oh wait, big B is the area of the base. What is the base in this problem? I love that you said rectangle. And yes, it's not the rectangle. I know it's on the bottom, and we all think it would be the base, and I totally understand. But if this was a rectangle, I would never get the height of, like, if I gave my height, then this would just be a rectangular prism in our equation. So my triangle, whatever shape that's not the rectangle, is our base. So my triangle is technically my base. Now, what is the area formula of a triangle? Yeah, 1/2 base times height. And then I need the height of the prism. Vincent, these two heights are not the same, right? Yep, this height is what? Yeah, what's the height of the prism?
4.
That's the height of the base. If I kind of like tip this over and the triangle is on the bottom, what would be the height of the prism? 2. It would just be 2. And then we have 1/2 the base and the height of the triangle. Chiori, what is the base and the height of the triangle? Right here, this triangle. What's the height of it and what's the base of it? Super close. My base right here, that's my base. What is this length? 6. And then my height, I'm going up and down in my triangle. What is the height of the triangle? Yeah, 4. Boom. Oh wait, this is not 64, but it is 4. Okay. I know I'm writing this really small. It's only because I'm running out of room. Okay. 16 times 4 is 24. What is half of 24? 12. And then I take 12 times 2, because I'm carrying it down, equals 24. I'm not done yet. It's just 24. I needed my label. Drew, what is my label for a volume problem in this? Feet, it's volume cubed. 24 feet cubed. So I could fit 24 feet cubed worth of stuff in here. So could I fit all of Drew's wood, all of the firewood inside of this rack? Yes. Yes, I could. Because it is greater than 20 feet cubed. So, yes, it would fit. Would fit. Cool. Any questions on the problem? This is one more on the easier side of things. I'm going to make new groups because we're missing people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We're going to do 2 groups of 2 and 1 group of 3? Yeah? Okay. Random, or do you want me to pick? Random. Okay. Did we have any final questions on this problem? Vincent? Any questions? No? Cool. Okay. They did not like to do the random groups. They were all very upset. Okay. Drew. Ashley. Teody. Vincent. Lily. Camille. Rayleigh. 3 groups. Go. Oh, how many times? I see 2 times. Okay. Groups. Go. Yeah. Problem, yeah. Okay, these are groups. I have problems for you all. We already did number 1. So do 2, 3, 4. Jody, here is your groups. Start with number 2. Okay, we have one more problem. Let's switch over here. You changed what locks? What? Oh. Okay, problem 4. Okay, let's not do prime. Ashley has 12 neon fish in a cylindrical aquarium. 15. Did I say 12? We're going to make it 15 in a cylindrical aquarium. Each fish needs at least 2 gallons of water. What I'm trying to think if I was supposed to give you more information for this. I think I was supposed to. Okay, what should? No, what is? What is the maximum number of fish that Ashley can have? Given the cylinder, I'll say the aquarium, is 32 inches tall and has a radius of 8 inches. And we have a helpful hint that 1 gallon of water is equal to 231 inches cubed. So we're going to need that. I give you that conversion. Okay, you write it down. Ashley has 12 neon fish in a cylindrical aquarium. Each fish needs at least 2 gallons of water. What is the maximum number of fish that Ashley could have given the aquarium is 32 inches tall and has a radius of 8 inches? So what shape is Ashley's aquarium? A cylinder. We have a cylinder. Up top, down below. Vincent, what do we know about the cylinder? Yep. What else? Yep, so I go from the center and I go out. And this is 8 inches. So this is the shape of the aquarium. What do I need to find first? Ashley, what do we need to find out about your aquarium first? Volume. Yep, I need to find the volume because I want to know how much water this thing can hold. So volume first. What is my volume equation, Raylene? Yep. Raylene, what can I plug in? Yep, 32 for height. And I need a calculator for this part. Okay, you got a calculator on you? Want to borrow Lily's? Okay. I want to do 8 squared times 32, also times pi. So times pi. What did you get, Camille? We'll do 9.8, so I don't have to round up. Yep. 0.33 inches cubed. Boom. Okay. That is how much water could possibly fit in this cylindrical container. Lily, what should I do next? I need to find how many fish I can put in there. I need to find out how many fish I can put in here. Each fish needs about 2 gallons of water. Right now, I have the volume. What should I do to this volume? Okay, how much volume is in 2 gallons? Okay, so I did 6,333.98 inches cubed. And you want to do 2 gallons over, what was the number? 461 inches, 62 inches cubed. I'm going to take the top number. Okay, that is totally fine. What would that give me? So I would multiply the top over. So what is 6,433.98 times 2? Then divide that by 462. So it only costs multiply if there's an equal sign in between. So what does the top simplify to? And then divide that by 646. So that would be like 112.67.96. And this is, I'm going to scooch over for a second. And this is inches cubed times gallons, all over 462 inches cubed. What did that equal? Point. Yep. Now, this is kind of the tricky part. Actually, what is my label? So right now, I have inches and inches and top and bottom, right? No, you're fine. I have inches and inches. Inches cubed, inches cubed. These inches cubed cross out. I should have done that in a different color. So they cross out, and I'm left with what at the end? Gallons. So I have this many gallons. So I have 207.85 gallons of water.
So 27.85 is the answer.
No, it's not. Not an answer yet. This is how many gallons I have. I don't like that we did it with 2. I wish we just did it with 1. It's 2 gallons. So we did it with 2. I don't like this. I wish we did it with just 1. That's okay. I'm trying to think if we did it with 2, what else would we have to do? So this is gallons. So I have 1 fish for every 2 gallons, right? Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. Gallons and gallons. What happens to my gallons? They're going to cross out. And I should be just left with how many fish we could possibly have. So now I'm going to do what? What should I be doing my calculator do at this point? I have 27.85 gallons times 1 fish divided by 2 gallons. Yeah, divided by 2. So if I divide that by 2, we would have 13.92 possible. And this is fish. So what is the maximum number of fish Ashley could have? 13, because I can't have pot of fish. So I could have 13.92 fish. I can't have 14. I can't have more than that. So I have to round down. So I can have 3 whole fish. I can't cut a fish in half. So I can have 13 whole fish. So 13 fish. And that is our answer. Lily, it's totally fine if you put 2 on the top. It's totally fine if you put 2 on the top. Like when you did here, you put, I think I would have just done this regular conversion and then gone with it before. That's fine. There's multiple ways. I just want to slowly do the conversion. Okay, that is it. We have homework tonight. I'm going to scooch up and give you the homework. Homework 11.2, page 480. We're going to do problems 7 to 11, 21, 22, and 23. These are not all word problems. They are not all word problems. One is a trapezoid, though. So look at the area of a trapezoid to find what my big B base is for the volume. Okay, that's it.